Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine Winkler with Down to Earth Co-op and Lifestyle Center. Today we are going to be reviewing our winter tasks. While there might not be much activity happening in the garden over the winter, there is plenty of stuff to do around the garden shed and in the greenhouse. So today's task is going to be taking care of some of our equipment and tools. So we've already sharpened our loppers, our pruners, and some of our hand saws. Today we are going to be sharpening our spades and shovels. So a good habit, just as an annual winter project, take out all your tools, give them a good once over, making sure the handles are nice and tight. If you have wood handles, make sure that they're not cracking or broken. You can apply some linseed oil to those handles just so that they will last longer. But most of the shovels nowadays will actually come with a metal handle, so you don't have to worry about that. So we are going to be sharpening this flat shovel today, and I do use a sharpening oil, and then I have a multitude of sharpening and grinding tools. For this project I'm going to use an 8-inch mill, and then I always apply the sharpening stone oil. This can be used for kitchen knives or any kind of sharpening project. Really, I just take a pea-sized amount and just put it right there on the edge of my working area. And then I'll take a rag and in a circular motion, I'll kind of just distribute that really finely along the edge of that blade where I'm going to be working and sharpening that piece of equipment. And this oil really picks up those metal particulates while you're sharpening and grinding, and it'll kind of float them and move them away so there's no buildup on your file or any of your tools. So really great thing to have. And I like to put it on a steady surface. It's going to be my working surface. This is just a working bench here in the garden shed. And what you want to do is move in one direction of strokes. You don't want to create a sawing action. You don't want to go back and forth because really what that's going to do is push the metal forward and then pulls it right back. So you're kind of defeating the purpose. You can also grind in a circular motion, but those circular movements should be really, really small. And again, that's kind of pushing and pulling in opposite directions. So my recommendation is to scan in one uniform direction. So really I go pretty much parallel to the working surface. It might be a slight angle to get that edge that I want. So we're going to go ahead and start filing down this flat shovel. Okay. Pretty immediately, you're going to notice the exposed metal, that really shiny, hyper exposed metal. That's the new fresh edge that we just gave it. So that's a good indicator that it's nice and sharp. And then what I want to do is flip it over to the other side. And then we're actually going to do the same thing here. Pushing in one direction, hyper exposed exposing that middle edge. Make sure we get a nice consistent edge there. And that's really it. So each side has that little bit of exposed edge. Handles tight, no dirt, dust, or debris. So these shovels are going to be ready for overwinter storage.